Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the movie, the live action film, whatever you want to call it, but it's Leonardo and it is a GameStop exclusive. I finally am getting around to actually reviewing these guys. You might have already seen other people's reviews. Well, this is my review, and look at how this box came. This came straight from GameStop. Ordered them online. This is exactly how the whole box was crushed, but this just gives you an example of Leonardo. Reached out to GameStop. They couldn't do anything. Like, well, if you find it in the, in a store, you can exchange it. And of course I never did, but look at that. Like, that's disgusting. It would have been nice to keep the boxes, because sometimes with like these NECA figures and everything, I keep the boxes to keep the accessories that I don't display them with in the box. But this pretty much, this box is shot. Like, look at that. At least you can see the read-up information, but let's look at the artwork. It looks like that's like coming up almost like purple, but it's blue. And here's the read-up information. Here's the turtles, and it's very grainy. Leo looking cool on the side. There's the top, but let's get this out of the box. Leo out of the box looks amazing, and honestly, just to let you guys know, I wasn't even going to pick up any of these figures. I was just like, it's the movie, and I don't really feel it. I'm more of a Eastman and Laird comic version, but once I started seeing people get them in hand when they were launched at San Diego Comic-Con, I was just like, these are awesome. I wish I would have got one. Well, sure enough, they hit retail, and I had to snag them. And it also helped that I got a gift card from work. So I was like, sweet, makes them cheaper, as these guys weren't super cheap. Now, it has a really cool sewer insert, but since the box is so crushed at the bottom, it can't slide out. And that's disappointing, because I was actually going to slide it out and get rid of this crushed up box so it had something better to look at, but whatever. We're going to look at accessory-wise, least interesting to most interesting. So we do get a alternate bandana, if that's what you want to call it. A little knot, sculpted nicely, has some wash going on there. Just pegs in case you want to have, the bandana going in a different direction. Good for poses. Then he comes with alternate hands, as he should, because he comes with two gripping hands equipped. And what I like a lot about these hands is they're just sculpted and painted very, very well. Let's take a look at them both the right way. Super freaking cool. Looks so good. Nice texture on them. And what I noticed too is they are very pliable. They're like rubbery. And when I started feeling that these things were like rubber hands, it took me back to the old movie Turtles that we got back in the day as a kid, because all those were rubbery and gummy as well, which was really cool. So get some nice gummy hands. We get a not so gummy, just hard plastic slice of pizza here as well. And it looks pretty good. It's pretty bright for cheese and everything, but I mean, you could definitely see there's some olives, green peppers, maybe mushrooms and stuff. Crust looks all right. Got some weird red going on at the top. Could be grease, could be blood. More red on the side. Oh, it could be sauce. What am I talking about? Grease or blood? Could be sauce. And the texture on the bottom is on point. So a nice little slice of pizza that he can enjoy in one of his alternate hands. Then we get a pair of Leo's iconic Ninjatos. Now, I know a lot of people are like, they're katanas. They're not really katanas. They're straight up Ninjatos. A katana has a more of a swoop when they have the sharper edge like that. And these types of like sort of handle stuff, these are straight up Ninjatos, and these are more of something a ninja would use, because he can even step these into the ground and you step up onto these. Like, these are basically weapons and tools for ninjas. And I know a lot of people say they're katanas, and sometimes they're drawn that way, you know, but these right here, straight up ninjatos, they look pretty good. You really can't see the, there we go. Can't really see like the sculpt work as much unless the light hits it. I really wish that it had a better wash on it. Even the handguards are pretty blah. Like you can really see where they were pulled out of the mold, which I mean, you can get away with it in a sense because they're metal. Maybe that's how they casted them. I don't know. That one has a piece of poop right there. The blades painted nicely, but then you can see there's some messed up paint. You know, they're not super clean. But again, having poop, dirty blades, and again, and what's nice too is these are hard plastic. They're not gummy, so you don't have to worry about the blades warping and stuff like that. But dirty blades and poop on the handles is okay for me because they're turtles and they live in the sewer. Like, you're not going to have like pristine, super clean weaponry. Even though I would think Master Splinter would make them clean their weapons, but that's a whole different story. Let's take a look at the figure itself. And like every other NECA figure I've reviewed, NECA just kills sculpt work. Like, these guys have an attention to detail beyond any other. I really, really like their sculpt work. Look at that shell in the sheaths. Disgusting. All that paint work, sculpt work, not going to waste. That turtle shell especially just looks so good. Like, these look better than the actual suits in the movie. Some of you are probably like, whoa, dude, that's taking a little too far. I don't know, man. Is it, you're saying it's better than the actual movie that these are based off of? I like them. I like them a lot. And I'm so happy that I got them. Granted, they came crushed. I was super, super angry. And you want to know what GameStop was like, besides the exchange thing? They're like, you can return them, and then, you know, when we get new ones in stock, we can, you know, you can buy them again. And I'm like, I don't even know if these things are going to become available. I mean, it's like, these were selling like hotcakes, and they were in high demand. Some people were finding them in stores. Some people were buying other people's pre-orders. So look at the little dirtiness to them. It's got the little spots. Very, very clean figure. And articulation-wise, let's go over them. And let's hope that I don't get the NECA curse on these guys. So the head can look down like that. And can look up like so. You get full 360 with this guy, which I'm okay with. You can even get a little bit of attitude. So nice articulation in the head, and his arm can go up that high. It's not bad, not bad at all. Can swivel, single jointed elbow. Like, I'm surprised that they don't have any bicep swivels. Like, I'm surprised, but we get the elbow swivel. And the elbow sort of, it's got this separate like elbow pad, which looks really good, but let's see if I can get it. Is it double jointed? I can't even tell. The elbow pad's getting in the way. We do get wrist rotation, and there is a wrist bend in there as well. Let's see if we can. Wrist bend is good. But yeah, now I'm curious about that elbow. What does this one do? See, this thing's stuck up here, so his elbow is like that. It does have that, well, maybe it's double, I can't tell. So he does have double jointed elbows. So his joint up there, and joint down here, he's actually bending up at the top there, but then he's bending at the bottom on this arm. So just this arm thing gets in the way. So moving his arms up, he doesn't really get any ab crunch going on. He gets a little bit of movement. You can see underneath the shell a little bit. Not much, because this is a shell. I mean, this is actually a harder plastic, harder rubber, should I say. Still a little bit pliable, but you're not going to get him to do full bends and squishes because he's in a shell. Legs, oof. Okay. Not going to try to force it, but he can do that much of the splits. He can actually do a Spartan kick. That's nice. He's going to have double jointed knees. Again, you're just having the same, I'm having the same issue with the knee pad sort of blocking stuff. But you can see this one's wanting to bend up here. And this one bends down here. It's just something I have to break in and do it without them breaking. His ankles bend, pivot like they should, and pretty freaking cool. So that's his articulation. Pretty straightforward. Let me see how well the swords actually fit into the sheaths here. So they do go like so and like so. It's weird that there's like gaps here instead of it being completely closed. And they are sort of thin blades for the size of the actual sheaths that are here. So it's weird. He poses up very, very well with his Ninjatos and really just looks awesome. Now, I do got to give you guys a heads up. Be careful. When I was showing you guys the swords and the sheaths and stuff like that, he fell and it bent, and one of the blades bent, and I thought it snapped, but I know if I would have bent it too far back, it would have broke the sword. So just be careful, because these are harder plastic. I could picture them snapping very easily, and yeah, I wasn't expecting to drop him, but the good old wife came in during my review, so I got sort of distracted. But he looks amazing. And let's go ahead and just sort of pop out his little bandana here. See, he has a hole in the back of his head. This isn't really... See how well this thing fits in. So in case you want the bandana going the other way. Now I think the other ones came with a fabric bandana, if I'm not mistaken, that you can plug in, which would have been cool if they would have did it with these ones. But I could be mixing these little ones up with the big ones, the 1/6 scale ones. But very, very awesome. Now, putting the swords in, since these are hard plastic and can be very brittle, what I did is I had to like pry open the hands, because these hands are not as gummy as the other hands. So I do sort of pry them up a little bit, pop the sword in, and then sort of slide it in. So just be careful with the sword so you don't break them. But let's go ahead and start changing out some hands. Popping the hands in was easy as pie. Just pop in the pegs, you're good to go. Articulation works, didn't have any issues, and it still looks fantastic. You got the nice flat hand for saying hi or salute. However you really want to position it, it's your figure. Just do really whatever you want. The other hand is definitely, in my opinion, the pizza holding hand, because you got the thumb, because you got to support that crust, or else this droops and it slips out of your hand, and then you have the pizza on the ground. You really can't eat it. Turtles might eat it if it's been on the ground. I mean, they do live and train in a sewer. But this figure, Leonardo, from the movie, it's gorgeous. It's a work of art. It's like definitely something, if you had on a shelf, is going to catch someone's eye. And I can't wait to find a way to display it to where I can have like my evolution of turtles. I already sort of have that. I just got to figure out if I can fit these guys in there, or just give them their own shelf. I mean, these things are gorgeous enough. They might need their own shelf. I'm super happy to have him. I'm glad he didn't come broken in that box. It was just box damage. I can deal with that. But GameStop, definitely step up your packing game. In NECA, why'd you give us super thin cardboard boxes with these? Like, some people want to display these and have them look really good. This is sort of the thinnest cardboard I've seen used in packaging. I just can't get enough of this figure and just having fun posing him. But I gotta say this sums up my unboxing and review of the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the live action film. And this is a GameStop exclusive, so hopefully either you got them from the San Diego Comic-Con when they originally launched, or you got a pair of these from GameStop. They're fantastic, and if you're a Turtle fan or just want some amazing figures, they should be part of your collection. No questions asked. So I want you guys to make sure you check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. New website's down below. Check it out. Use that free delivery, free shipping coupon code, because get stuff delivered to your house for free. Why pay for it? It's a great code to use. Plus, there's 2 Facebook groups. Join those. The community. Interact with your fellow nerd, collector. Talk with me, chit chat, ask questions. It's a great community to be a part of. Plus, you got the pre-order group. Join up. You're not obligated to buy anything. Just join up, see what's coming out. Make sure you get dibs on some good pre-order pricing. And it allows you to stay in the know with collectibles. I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.